Hello and welcome back to XCOM 2 Season 3. This is episode 29, and on last episode we went to destroy an alien relay in the slums of Delhi, and the mission was actually pretty interesting. We had a very interesting encounter with an Andromedon, and Raphael here basically soloed it with his magical weapon and perks. And yeah, aside from that, we didn't do too much in the base. We were trying to make contact with New Australia so that we can get to the Advent Forge facility. We're almost there. And I think Jarrell is starting to feel better. He's out here having some drinks with Raphael. And I think he liked his serpent suit so much that he made it his camo pattern now, which looks interesting. We'll have to fix that once we have the opportunity to get him back into action. Alright, so what are we doing here? We are almost finished with the datapad decryption. We are still training Mary. We are doing an experimental power weapon here because we found 2 Elerium cores.
For a second there, Tygan had my hopes up. With all of his talk of the Elders dying, I thought we might have caught a break. I should have known it wasn't going to be that simple. And of course, their solutions always seem to revolve around experimenting on us, destroying the planet, or some combination of the two. As far as I can tell, this might be our chance at ending them once and for all. If we stop the cure, we stop the Elders.
That's right. And here we have an Andromedon shell here with the body intact, and we have the Pokeball up here. So this wall is starting to fill up. I think we have every kind of... Nope, there's a space here for something. We'll see what it is. Alright, what else? I think that's all here. Let's check outside. What were we doing here? Right, so we made contact with New Indonesia and we wanted to make contact with New Australia, but we need a lot of intel for that. So I think the plan is to build a radio tower here. But for that, we need 100 supplies also.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. I await your orders, Commander.
What do we want to do now? Let's do the Andromedon wreck autopsy.
As initially speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field.
Yeah, so the Andromedon is 2 enemies in one.
Despite Shen's reservations, I find it highly unlikely that we would have gained any...
You can kill the Andromedon once and it comes back as a mechanical. Alright, so we need supplies for that. Let's check the black market. They want Advent Datapad stores. I don't think I want to sell those. We have a stock that we haven't given anyone. Sell some sectoids, some stun lancers, a couple of mutants, all these troopers. think this should be enough. Yes, it is. Do you want to buy something? Superior stock. Maybe. Yeah, we can buy this. Alright. Let's go build a radio tower then.
Setting course for Indonesia.
Alright, so recruits are gonna be 100% more expensive, but I don't think we need that. We are done here, so let's make contact with New Australia.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Thank you, Shen. We'll keep that in mind.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Alright, Mary is almost done with her training. She only has 2 more abilities to learn. Alright, and we have Alien Infiltrator also active.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. The fact that this armored environmental suit is capable of functioning in combat well after the original wearer has expired is remarkable. I must consult with Shen for further study into this unusual behavior.
Yes, give us mechs. Alright, we can build proximity mines now. Let's do Gatekeeper Autopsy.
This specimen, henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, seems to harbor considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function.
Alright, let's finish making contact. Just in time.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. We've made initial contact with the Resistance operatives working in this area, Commander. They're going to show us how to get into the Alien Forge facility.
Avenger plotting new course.
Alright, so we have 2 missions ready for when the Avatar project starts counting down. I'm gonna go get these alloys and Elerium. And we'll do that mission afterwards. So 7 more days.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
Alright, thank you. You are mediocre. Alright, so Alien Cipher, the encryption increases the Intel code by 100% for 1 month. Alloy padding gives Advent 1 pip of armor. And a hidden event. Do we want to reveal it? Yeah, let's reveal it. And a breakthrough. Okay. We don't need supplies right now, I think. Blaster launcher, nice. And Mary can do sustain now. So she just has fuse for the last. Oh yeah, let's see the... Proving grounds. We are building the Icarus armor, so maybe let's wait 5 days more to go on a mission. Hopefully we can make it.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander. I have come to suspect that this creature's unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its notable psionic aptitude. The aliens always have some reasoning to their actions, even as twisted as it is often revealed to be.
Alright, so basically a huge brain inside a metal ball. And we can build a final psi-amp. Alright, what do we want to do now? Maybe some of these data cache and data pods?
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Strategic resource located.
Alright, nice. So Icarus armor is done. The flight components recovered from the Archon King when combined with our standard issue armor systems result in an armor suit with high damage resistance and improved mobility. The built-in propulsion system allows temporary flight, enabling the wearer to rapidly change locations. Alright, we finished getting the alloys. And Mary finished doing her training. We don't have anything else for her to train, so Scilabs is gonna remain empty for now. And I think we are ready.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
To go on a mission. We could try to... Actually, we can't, because we need a gatekeeper shell for the psi-amp for Mary. So that will have to wait. We need to fight another gatekeeper.
I don't think you'll find anyone on board this ship who...
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Let's keep getting intel.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
And I think it's time to go and do the Advent Forge. 14 enemies. Codex, Elite Trooper, Sectopod, Elite Officer, Shield Bearer, Mech, Lancer, Andromeda, and Archon. That sounds nasty, so let's go in there.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Alright, so there's a lot of mech on that mission, so we are gonna need Alba. We are gonna need our side trooper. We want Raphael to come with us because he is he has Guardian. So maybe it's the first time that we're gonna bring only one Grenadier. And maybe bring Jarrell. Do we want to bring Jarrell? Maybe Raphael stays and I go. Because I also have Guardian, but I'm also a healer. So I'm gonna be a little bit better for this kind of mission that it's gonna be long, so maybe we'll get hurt. Let's make items available here. Alright, so I am going to have Raphael's weapon. I'm gonna need a Skulljack maybe, and the medkit. Where's the medkit? You can have the Mimic Beacon for now. Yeah, medkit. We still don't have the specialized medkit, so that sucks, but should be okay. Alright, so we have Alba on the Serpent suit. We'll have Stephanie still on the Rage suit. Let's check out the Icarus suit.
The Archon's mobility, this armor should give you nearly unlimited freedom of movement in combat.
There we go. So what does this suit give us? It gives us +7 health, +1 mobility, +1 armor, and it gives us Vault, so it allows us to jump up walls or ledges. It also provides Icarus Jump, which allows us to jump into a different part of the map. No dodge on this one. We think I think these armors mess up the default colors for the soldiers, so Jarell's colors are now all messed up. I think it was something like that. Yeah. Alright, Jarell, you can get back your weapon. And you... I don't know what you're gonna take on your second slot. We'll see. Alright, Stephanie, back to your Rage armor. I think I'm gonna go for a storm gun this time. You can take the plasma blaster. And an acid grenade. Let's check your weapon. You can take an autoloader. And maybe an expanded magazine. I really don't think you need that. Martha can take, I think she has her standard setup, which looks good. Right, so what do we want to give Jarell on his second slot? Now Mary needs here the blaster launcher. Maybe she can take an incendiary grenade. And Jarell can take the mimic beacon. Kinda doesn't make sense for him to have the mimic beacon because he will be shooting, not distracting people. But I think that's the only option right now. Alright, let's go do this mission. Hopefully I didn't forget something important.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
as we can tell, this forge is some sort of alien production facility, most likely tied to that stuff we found at the Black Site. Advent and the alien forces won't be happy to see us, so expect heavy resistance. We have to do whatever it takes to find out what's going on in there.
Alright, so Operation Empty Bell. We're gonna be going in the middle of nowhere in New Australia and investigating this Advent Forge facility that we got from the Codex Brain. It's protected by a whole bunch of aliens, so we'll see how it goes.
This is Avenger. The facility is in range. Move to investigate.
Right, the game showed us where every enemy is. It's not very... well, it's nice, but it's not...
On the move.
doesn't feel very tactical when you know where every enemy is.
Looks like hostiles over here.
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
Alright, Tigan, we may do that this mission.
Copy that.
Let's get our Skulljack close.
On it.
On the move. No hace falta repetirlo. Je fonce. On Overwatch.
Please don't flank me. Oh, that was close. Alright, let's give it a try to that Skulljacking thing then.
Cover's closed. Moving to access.
There we go. Alright, let's try to get this small cache of intel. No luck, but we did get the Avatar Project access.
Piece of cake.
Alright, hello, Mr. Avatar.
Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely new. An alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach.
Alright, how do we do this? We need to get rid of that soldier too, because we don't want my soldier being hurt. So I think Stephanie can take care of you.
Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
Maybe not. It's Rage Strike. Here. Oh, he's gonna teleport. I forgot about that. Alright, let's see what we do now. Alba can take care of him, probably. And fire. Almost.
Armor still holding.
Twice. Alright, let's see if Martha can hit. So 25%. I really don't want to use. Let's just grenade him, I guess. Can I hit both? Yes, I can. Just like that. No, he didn't hit.
Poursuivez-les. Pas de soucis, chef.
Alright. Try to kill that guy. There we go. Ooh, loot. Nice.
Vous avez vu ça, non?
And Mary can do Soulfire.
The tissue melts away. That's how it's done.
Awesome.
Got it covered.
Not a lot of interesting stuff here. Too bad.
Target package secured.
That's nice. We got to skulljack the codex, so
Heading there now.
we are doing good. Alright, let's start to regroup here.
Solid copy.
Seems doable.
Sure thing. Espero que valga la pena. Reçu 5 sur 5.
Affirmative.
Got it
Covering
covered.
now. Roger. I've got my eyes
Afirmativo.
on.
Cubriendo.
Alright, there's a sectopod around here.
That's affirmative.
Don't know where yet. But that's alright, I don't mind.
Double time.
I can handle that.
Absolutely.
Let's move Stephanie to the other
C'est comme vous
side.
voudrez.
And Martha. Here.
Ya voy. Scan en cours.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Ven y verás. ¿Oís eso?
Alright, Jarrell, continue scouting, please.
Moving to position.
Nothing.
Ouais, j'y vais.
Whatever you say.
Martha can go here.
¿Qué hay ahí? Roger that.
Mary can catch up. And Alba.
Moving out.
He also needs to catch up.
Viens par là.
On Overwatch.
Explorando.
We've got movement.
Here comes the sectopod. Nice shot.
C'est son blindage qui a pris.
Not a lot of damage there, but
El blanco sigue en pie.
alright, so a Sectopod, it's easy to handle because we have Alba.
It hit the plate.
Not a lot of damage. Maybe want to shred first. Nah, should be okay with all this firepower that we have. Let's do lightning hands now.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
And fun fire.
Don't blink.
Yeah, it's almost down.
No problem, boss. That armor's tough.
Alright, Martha, give it a try. Nope.
El disparo no ha dado. Me quedo sin munición.
Alright, Stephanie can do it then. 96%, so just get a little bit closer. I hope the explosion doesn't reach there. Didn't think about that. No, we were safe.
Position confirmed.
Heading out. Overwatch.
Got it covered.
More explosions. Right, so these, I don't think this is a good way to go. We should take this one. We have more cover on this side after that explosion. Let's go and scout.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Alright, nothing, so everyone can start getting closer.
Not a problem. Already there. Enseguida. C'est comme vous voudrez. Je passe en vigilance. Affirmative. Covering
Alright,
now.
let's overwatch here. I don't think we'll meet something here until we can reach the other side.
Starting to
Here.
get cooked. About to get burnt to a crisp.
I don't see any fire. Calm down.
Headed there now. Enemy squad located.
Bye-bye.
Kill confirmed. On my way.
The poor guy didn't even know where to go.
Whatever you say.
Can you see him from there? Yes, you can. And done.
See that one? Gonna need to reload soon.
Espero que valga la pena. Pas de soucis, chef.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Je reste en information.
Mech.
Too close to the heat.
No fire there.
Roger that.
Alright, that's the forge.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Oh, you missed?
Adjusting aim. Heading out.
Alright, you can void rift these two guys here.
The rift beckons.
No insanity.
I'm going. How about that? That's it, I'm out.
Vale, iré. El blindaje aguanta. Me he quedado sin disparos. Yo puedo hacer ça. Tir dévié. Munitions à zéro, je suis à sec.
Yeah, let's throw up Mimic Beacon, we don't want to get killed.
I'm spotted.
It was a bit unnecessary, that Mimic Beacon, but I really don't want people getting hurt. Oh.
Your mind is your weakness.
Oh, almost. Someone with a stock, maybe?
Locked and loaded.
There we go.
Too shabby.
Alright, hold on. Let's keep moving.
Got it.
We need to reload. Let's take one to reload.
Es hora de matar.
And Overwatch here.
Allez, guardia. Je couvre la zone. Absolutely.
Seems doable.
Good copy. Moving on target. ¿Qué hay ahí? Ouais, j'y vais.
You need to reload. And Overwatch.
Tout de suite.
Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative.
On
Covering
the
now.
radio, boy. Sure thing.
On your order.
No problem, boss.
Okay. Venga, vamos, vamos.
Alright, Stephanie, catch up, please.
C'est parti. Come
I'm on
get
it.
some. Scanning. Hear that?
Maybe they're inside the building.
Moving to position.
Moving on target location. Espero que valga la pena. C'est comme vous voudrez.
I'm going.
On my way. Vigilance on Overwatch. Got it covered. Ben y verás.
Movement here.
Yeah, I think they are inside the building. So let's try to get closer to the building before we activate or
Seems doable.
open any line of sights. So let's sneak
Absolutely.
around here.
On the move.
Oh, I did see something. Hello. Alright, so we have an Archon inside the building that got scared by the Icarus armor. Can we dominate this Andromedan? 63%, it's not a big chance. I think maybe we don't. Now if we get closer we can freeze them. So maybe we do try.
¿Está despejado?
Let's try domination. If it fails we'll use the freezing bomb.
You are mine.
Yeah, it failed.
Shot failed to connect.
Alright, let's freeze them.
Granada. C'est faisable.
Let's take out some of that armor.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
I'm coming for you. I'm on it.
Good. Blitzkrieg. Nice.
Target eliminated. Moving to position.
Uh-oh.
Nailed him.
I didn't expect him to die. Now he won't be frozen. Hopefully he attacks Jarell, which is untouchable. Yes, he will.
My position's been compromised!
Haha.
Incoming over here! On your order.
These aren't civilians. They're Advent.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured.
No wonder they just keep coming.
Alright, so we found the Barbie factory of Advent.
Out of ammo here!
Heading to that location.
Let's get Alva closer, and I think you can fire this guy. Get wrecked.
It's down.
Alright, we need Mary in position to stasis in case we don't kill this thing. Mary can go there.
¿Qué hay ahí?
Good shot, Martha.
Vale, tengo uno.
No problem, boss.
Ouais, j'y vais. Heading out. Je passe en vigilance, got it covered.
On the move.
Alright, Jarell needs to reload. So do that.
Oh yeah!
Je dois pouvoir faire ça.
Let's get everyone behind him.
Whatever you say.
Sure thing. Vale, iré. Heading there now. En vigilance, scanning.
Moving to
Come
Overwatch.
get explorando.
Alright, so how many have we killed already? We killed 2 over here, the Codex and a Trooper, Sectopod, Shield Bearer and an Officer. That's 5. Mech 2, Trooper and Stun Lancer, that's 8. 2 Archons and Andromedon, that's 11. And Shadow Chambers had
Seems doable.
14 aliens, so there must be another pod around here.
Absolutely.
So we'll take it slowly.
Moving to position.
Espero que valga la pena. C'est comme vous voudrez. Heading out. Resto de observación.
Overwatch.
Come on, afirmativo.
Possible hostile
Cubriendo.
contact.
Alright, so they may be in this room here.
On your order.
Yeah, they're probably in the objective room. So let's set up here, and we'll open up that door on the next turn.
No problem, boss.
Actually,
I'm on it.
you should be here so that you can overwatch.
Got it covered. Ya voy. Ouais, j'y vais. Preparada todo cubierto.
I think I heard something.
Alright, you can reload
Ready to engage. I'm on it.
and overwatch, and we'll open the door.
This is Avenger. Package is in range.
Oh, that's a lot of Archon. That's a miss.
Missed the target.
And none of them got scared by the armor. Right, we could try domination again. Let's move Yarel here.
Moving to position.
You can rapid fire this guy. That's not a lot of damage.
Hardly did anything.
Let's frostbite one of these guys. No, it missed.
Missed the target.
Alright, I think fanfire is what we want. And that's a bunch of misses. It's not great. Should still be good though.
Je dois pouvoir faire ça. Ça se voit tout de suite que je gère.
Right, so each one of you can take care of one. You will stasis this guy, I think. Unless we have something that can do 8 damage. Not that. And definitely not that. And not that. Alright, that's stasis.
Protected.
We'll take care of the other two on the next turn.
Ma una
You
granada.
can freeze the other one. And rupture him.
Llevo hasta quedarme seca.
Nice. That's a lot of damage. Hair trigger, nice. You don't have anything to do, so just reload. Oh, Mary can also shoot. I guess you can shoot that guy.
Only the best.
Awesome. Alright, so I think Martha's gonna carry the objective. So Joaquin can shoot. Alba. Well done.
Target neutralized. ¿Está despejado?
Alright, let's take some time to reload.
Ready to rock.
Martha can get to the objective.
Valga la pena. Back online. Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
It's just like the one. Carefully. Preserve the specimen at all costs. Confirmed acquisition of the package. Move to evac.
Alright. Martha, you can carry that thing.
Qué suerte la mía.
And we'll set up everyone out here to Overwatch.
Closing on target position now.
Whatever you say.
On my way.
On your order.
Voy a ello.
Where's Stephanie?
C'est faisable.
Alright, let's Overwatch here and see what they send. It's not a good reinforcement. 2 troopers and an officer.
Advent troops spotted.
More Balatan. Stop missing. I mean, please stop missing. Nice, good shot. Mary. They're basically opening holes in the walls. That's what they're doing. Alright, officer is almost dead. Why does Mary not have her blaster launcher?
Sure thing.
Interesting. It's there's a limit to the amount of abilities that you can have down here. So that's why.
On se rapproche. tout bon. On défonce tout.
Alright, all done.
I'm on it.
Affirmative. A la orden.
Seems doable.
Let's reload here, whoever needs it. I
I'm
think
ready.
there's gonna be one more set of reinforcements.
La cavalerie débarque.
Yep. Alright, let's go up.
Vale, iré. Compris, j'y vais.
Stephanie can go and knife people.
Moving to position.
No problem, boss.
Getting it done.
Moving to position.
Ooh, look at that. Actually, let's Icarus jump you a bit closer. Why can't you Icarus jump there? There we go. So that you can overwatch a little bit closer.
Get some.
Everyone else can overwatch. You can move a little bit closer too.
¿Está despejado?
Got it covered.
Let's see what they bring this time. Mech, Stun Lancer and an officer. This is a little bit harder. Get bladed, but missed.
Force advance repérée.
Shoot her. Nice, good shot. Yeah, shut up.
Target neutralized.
Another Blade Storm. And another miss. Come on, Stephanie, please.
Adjusting sight. Hit the armor. 1, 2, 3. Enemy destroyed. C'est comme vous voudrez. Je vous impressionne? Absolutely.
Alright, let's start setting up for
On the move.
departure.
Rolling. ¿Qué hay ahí?
Stepping off.
We'll leave on the next turn with Stephanie.
On Overwatch.
Alright, so Stephanie, please come back up.
Bien reçu.
Alright, let's go.
Dans cet enfer.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody. We've got what we came for. Let's get clear of the area.
Awesome. So 22 enemies killed, 25 turns, no one was hurt. That was great. Most under fire Mimic beacon. Good job, Mimic. Alright, so I think we can continue doing storyline missions. These missions should reduce the Avatar project by 2 or 3, I'm not sure, depends. But we did do the skulljacking of the Codex. So we had that, and actually the actual mission also will reduce the Avatar project progress. So let's see once we get home how much did we set them back.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts, we currently do not have the means of properly studying it. Within the confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of time and resources to fully analyze this specimen.
New objective added.
Your findings at the Forge facility are disconcerting, Commander. If the aliens are somehow assembling or growing the Advent forces en masse, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
New objective added.
With the loss of this facility, there can be no question that the aliens' work has suffered a substantial blow. We must now pursue them to the end, Commander.
We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Alright, so I thought we would get like 2 or 3 peeps out of the Avatar project. We actually got 5, 3 from the Advent Forge and 2 from the skulljacking the Codex. So that's amazing. And we have a mission right away, a supply raid. So we will be doing this on the next episode. For now, I say goodbye, thanks for watching, and see you next time.